All right, so I know a lot of you out there listening are super interested in AI chatbots,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
but I bet you're feeling kind of overwhelmed too, right?
Definitely can be a lot to take in.
There's like a million different models and all this tech jargon flying around.
Yeah, I get
It's
it.
enough to make your head spin. So that's why
Course.
we're diving into this awesome comparison table from artificialanalysis.ai.
This is a good one.
It's like our cheat sheet to break it all down.
Exactly.
So we're going to be looking at cost and speed and how good these models are at like
Yeah.
reasoning and stuff. And and the thing called context size,
Ah, yes, context size.
which basically means like
Right.
how much the chatbot can remember from what you've already said.
Like how long its attention span is, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So we're going to like figure out which AI model is the right fit for you.
Yeah, we're going to find the perfect chatbot buddy for everybody out there.
Exactly.
All right.
So let's jump in. So I'm looking at this table and I'm noticing right away that there's no like best model.
No.
They all have their pros and cons.
Yeah, each one's kind of like a specialist, you know?
That's a good way to put it.
They each excel in different areas.
Gotcha. So where should we even begin with all this?
Well, the table actually gives us a good starting point.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a section called recommended.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
These are generally considered a good balance of like performance and value.
So it's like a good place to start if you don't know where to begin.
Exactly. Yeah, good jumping off point.
Awesome. So what's the first one that catches your eye in this recommended list?
Well, I think OpenAI's GPT-4 Omni is a really strong contender.
Okay, GPT-4 Omni.
Yeah, it's known for being both affordable and capable.
So like good bang for your buck.
Exactly. It's got great speed ratings.
Fast.
Yeah. Zippy and pretty impressive reasoning skills, too.
Oh, wow. So it's like quick and smart.
Pretty much. And it's got 128K context size, which...
Okay, 128K, that sounds like...
It's pretty decent.
A lot. But what does that actually mean? Like...
Right, so that means it can remember a good chunk of your conversation.
Oh, okay, so it's like you don't have to keep repeating yourself.
Exactly like you said before. It's got a good attention span.
Gotcha. So this is like a chatbot that can actually follow along with you.
Yeah, it can keep up with the conversation.
I like it. All right, so what if you need even more than that? Like if GPT-4 Mini isn't enough?
Well, if you need even more horsepower, there's GPT-4o.
Okay, so there's like a step up.
Yeah, you could say that.
All right, GPT-4o.
This one's a bit pricier, but it delivers even more advanced reasoning and actions.
Oh, wow.
But it keeps that same speed and context size as the mini version.
So it's like the souped-up version.
Yeah, exactly, like GPT-4o Mini on steroids.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got GPT-4o Mini and GPT-4o.
Mm-hmm.
What else is on this recommended list?
Okay, so another strong option is Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet.
Claude 3.5 Sonnet. All right, I'm writing this down.
Yeah, this one's interesting. It's in a similar price range to GPT-4o.
Gotcha.
But it trades a bit of speed for even stronger reasoning.
Oh, interesting.
And a larger context size, too, 200K.
So it's like it takes its time to really think things through.
Yeah, it's a bit more deliberate.
Okay, so if I need a chatbot that's like a deep thinker.
Yeah, like a philosopher chatbot.
Claude might be the one.
Exactly.
Awesome. Anything else in the recommended category?
All right, last but definitely not least, we've got Google's Gemini Flash 2.0.
Gemini Flash 2.0.
Okay.
Now this one's all about speed.
Oh, really?
Like blazing fast speeds.
Wow, okay.
And get a massive context window of 1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
That's like
it's
almost hard to comprehend.
I know, right?
So what does that even mean, like practically speaking?
Okay, so imagine context size like a chatbot's short-term memory.
Okay, yeah.
The larger the context size, the less likely you are to have to re-explain things or provide background information.
Oh, I see.
So it's like having a chatbot with an elephantine memory.
Yes.
Versus like a goldfish memory.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. But you mentioned that Gemini Flash has a slightly lower reasoning score.
Right.
Compared to like GPT-4 or Claude.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that mean it's like less smart?
Not necessarily. It just means it might not be as good at like complex problem solving or like really nuanced tasks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's still super fast.
Oh, yeah. Still incredibly capable.
So this is where it's like understanding the trade-offs right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like imagine you're a business owner and you need a chatbot for customer service.
Okay.
You probably want something that's fast and affordable, right?
Absolutely. You don't want customers waiting around forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in that case, like maybe GPT 3.5 Turbo or Gemini Flash would be good choices.
Yeah, those would be solid picks for sure.
But if you're like a researcher who needs a chatbot to help analyze research papers,
Okay.
then you'd probably want something with more advanced reasoning and a larger context size.
Exactly. You'd need something that can really dive deep into the material.
So it's like you wouldn't use a hammer to screw in a light bulb.
Exactly right. Tool for the right job.
All right, so we've covered the recommended models.
Mm-hmm.
What about these other models in this other models category?
Yeah, those are definitely worth looking at too.
Okay.
Especially for more niche cases.
Okay.
Like, for example, there's OpenAI's GPT 3.5 Turbo.
Okay, GPT 3.5 Turbo.
This one's cheaper and faster than the recommended models.
Okay.
But it has more limited reasoning and context size.
Gotcha. So if you're on a tight budget or just need something simple,
Yep.
GPT 3.5 Turbo could be a good option.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And then I see there's also GPT-4 Turbo and GPT-4.
Right. Those are also from OpenAI.
And how do those compare?
They offer even higher reasoning abilities than GPT 3.5 Turbo.
Oh, wow. So like even smarter.
Yeah, but they come at a cost.
Yeah.
They're slower and more expensive.
So it's like that trade-off again.
Always a trade-off.
Higher reasoning, slower speed.
You got it.
Wow. Okay, so there are a lot of options.
Yeah, it's a whole buffet of AI chatbots out there.
Chatbot buffet.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what's the key takeaway here?
The key takeaway is there's no one best model.
Okay.
It all comes down to what you need it to do.
Your needs and priorities.
Exactly.
This has been super helpful. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
my mind is racing with possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we understand all these different models, what are some creative ways we could use them? Like, could I use a chatbot to brainstorm marketing ideas?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Or what about writing a screenplay?
I mean, people are already doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time for AI.
So where can people go to learn more?
Well, I highly recommend checking out artificialanalysis.ai.
All right, artificialanalysis.ai.
They've got tons of info on all these different models.
Awesome. And they've got that comparison table we were talking about.
Yeah, that's a great resource.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
All right, sounds good.
This has been awesome.
Yeah, this was fun.
I love learning about this stuff.
Me too. Always something new to discover.
I can't wait to see what they come up with next.
Oh, yeah. Who knows what the future holds?
Well, thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And to all you listeners out there, keep exploring the amazing world of AI.
And don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it.
Absolutely. All right. Until next time.
See ya.